I still can't believe they're making this live action Snow White movie. Hi guys, so today we're going to react to Snow White. Now, to be honest with you, to be perfectly honest with you, I'm not sure if I was going to react to it because Snow White, I'm a huge Snow White here. I'm a huge Snow White fan here, sorry. But yeah, I'm a huge Snow White fan, like no joke. Like Snow White the original was my all-time favorite movie and I used to watch it a lot when I was a little kid, so this is going to be very traumatizing for me to watch, to be honest with you. But I was going to do this, to be honest, because ever since I done the Little Mermaid teaser trailer, I got a little bit of hate on that video, and I've been getting a little bit of hate comments lately on my channel, which I do not appreciate. I talked about my update video as well about that. You know who you are. But yeah, but I wasn't sure if I was going to react to this only because of that, and also when I did my Little Mermaid, the second trailer of that, I was worried I was going to get hate too, but unfortunately, that wasn't the case. Phew, thank God. As well, so I'm a little nervous to see how people react to this. Please no hate comments. I do this for fun. This is a fun channel, not a serious channel. So if you have something to say, zip it and keep it to yourself. That's my advice to you guys. So yeah, so we're going to talk about Snow White today. I still can't believe they're doing this movie. This has been delayed, a lot. So if I were Disney, I would just write it off as a paycheck and just shelve it, to be honest with you. But they're still doing it. I still can't believe they made the Little Mermaid live action movie because people were hating on that as well with the controversy of Halle Bailey being a black actress playing a white character named Ariel, of course. And I talked about in my videos. People did not agree with me. I had to explain to people that I wasn't a racist. So that's how bad it got. So I'm like, guys, I'm not a racist. I love different cultures. I could give you like 100 reasons why I'm not a racist. And I know some people who are a bit racist out there. So yeah, but anyway, moving. So yeah, so I still can't believe they did the Little Mermaid. I didn't like the live action, to be honest with you. Worst live action remake ever. Like, my mom said it wasn't a bad movie, but it was a 2-hour movie and it got a little bit boring, to be honest with you. So we'll see how this one goes. I'm very nervous for this as well. So yeah, so anyway, so since the Snow White movie is now, in action now, there's been a lot of controversy over Rachel Zegler, who plays Snow White in a live action movie. We'll talk about it later on, but I want to talk about her here for a bit second. So, oh boy, this is gonna be funny. So, Rachel Zegler was on an interview with, she was on the something Disney, or rather, last year's Expo, the last year before Expo. She was on the last year before Expo because Gal Gadot and her presented a new live action Snow White movie to the audience. And she was talking about, we're going to change the story, she thinks that the princess is stalker, which she isn't because I've seen the original. And, we're going to change the story. And now she's only seen Snow White once, and she did not like it. She did not like the Snow White ride as well, because she was talking about that on an interview with Jimmy Kimmel as well at the time. So, but then, all of a sudden, it blew up. It went viral. I saw a video of someone, someone posted this, and what? How can you not like how can you not like the original Snow White anime movie? It's fantastic. I mean, it's not really outdated per se. I still love it. I still enjoy it to this day. But I'm like, how can you not like the original? Like, you are Snow White here. Hello. So it's like, yeah. Also, because when you're cast as a Disney princess, you see all the actresses like, oh, I love Sleeping Beauty, oh, I love Beauty and the Beast, oh, I love Cinderella, but she said here she didn't like it. She only saw it once, and she thought it was scary. I'm like, what? Like, okay, it's her opinion, but you played a very iconic character here, so I wouldn't say that. It sparked a lot of virality online, to be honest with you, with her saying that as well. So I'm like, okay, that's interesting. Also, speaking of Halle Bailey, at least she didn't say she didn't hate the Little Mermaid, because that would be some controversy as well to a casting as well. So yeah, at least she didn't say that. I was like, oh, I hate the Little Mermaid. What? Why in this movie then? So yeah, but anyway, yeah, a lot of viral stuff. And I can understand where she's coming from because I know some Disney movies scare kids. I don't think I watched a Disney movie when I was younger. I never got scared. I think I watched this movie and I don't remember watching it, but I remember watching it when I was little. But I don't think it scared me or anything. No, it didn't. I think the two that I can think of is Peter Pan really scared me. That crocodile scene freaked me out a bit when I was a kid. So that was that scene that freaked me out a bit. Also, I think when I was watching Alice in Wonderland, I think being, trapped in a hole going under to a different world kind of freaked me out as a kid. I don't know why. I just don't like feeling. I'm mumbling. I don't like feeling trapped anywhere. I'm not claustrophobic or anything like that, but I just don't like feeling trapped. So maybe that's why. But yeah, but also, if you really want a dark, true fairy tale, go watch Sleeping Beauty. Oh my God, sorry about Sleeping Beauty. I saw it. Not my favorite Disney movie. I still enjoyed it. Not my favorite though. I didn't quite understand why Sleeping Beauty was asleep for most of the movie. I guess it's a fairy tale, but I'm like, it's just boring. Like she's sleeping. She's Sleeping Beauty. It's in the main title. So yeah, I thought that was a bit weird. But yeah, anyway, that scene when Rora pricks her finger? That freaked me out. Not as a little kid, but I think I got older. It's like, oh my God. Can you imagine just putting a needle on a spinning wheel and then someone curses it to make you sleep forever? That's terrifying. At least with Snow White, you can, spit it out, I guess. If you eat a poison apple, I guess you can spit it out in your mouth and doesn't do anything to you. But when you get pricked, it's very scary. And I used to get scared of that because when I had my wisdom teeth surgery, I had to go under. Because when I had my wisdom teeth done, I wasn't in the chair or anything like a normal person was. I had to actually go under and I was freaking out. I was like, what if I don't wake up? What if they just leave me to sleep forever and I die in there? That's how I was thinking. So I'm like, but I did it. I went through it. It went successfully well. Nothing went wrong. So that's good. But it really freaked me out at that moment. I'm like, oh my God, I'm going to be sleeping beauty. I'm going to be asleep forever. That's terrifying for you to be asleep forever, basically. It's very terrifying as well. So yeah. So that's really dark. If I watch it, I'll watch that movie and say, hey, take back the comments you said about the original Snow White movie. So yeah. Also, speaking of Snow White, speaking of Richard Zegler, there's been some controversy because, they're basically whitewashing. That's what they said in the article, whitewashing, Snow White, which they also did for Ariel, as well. Blackwashing, yes, blackwashing, because Ariel was white in the original one, and in live action they kind of changed it. So also there was this was rumored, so it's not actually true, this was rumored that they were going to fire Rachel Zegler and replace her with Jenny Ortega. Now, first off, why would that be a rumor? Please don't put Jenny Ortega in this situation. I mean, she's got enough. I mean, she's got the upcoming Wednesday season 2, which she's changed a lot of. So we'll see if the writers can tell her to put a pin in that. Also, also Wednesday season 2 is upcoming, like I said. Also, she's got the Beetlejuice movie coming up, so we'll see how that goes for her. But Jenny Ortega's fine. She doesn't need Snow White. I'm like, why would someone make a rumor of that? Jenny Ortega's fine. If I'm being completely honest, I'm glad Jenny Ortega's not in this movie. To be honest with you, I know there were rumors, but still, I personally think they should cancel this movie still, but it's going anyway, whether we like it or not. So yeah, but also on one note, but I think someone, it was on Instagram. I saw a post that someone posted of the original Snow White, not the director here, the original Snow White director's son put a post up. I can't remember what the post was, but it was saying something about the original Snow White movie, and they were reacting to the live action one, basically. I can't remember what he said, but it wasn't great, to be honest with you. And there's been a lot of, Pixar, the head of Pixar said about live action movies as well. So it's all around that. So yeah, so we'll see how this goes. I don't think it's going to do good, to be honest with you, but we'll see. But and also someone commented saying, someone put a funny comment said, "Oh, Walt Disney is rolling around in his grave right now." I thought that was funny, not intentionally speaking, but probably. Not intentionally, hypothetically speaking. So I thought that was funny as well. I'm like, what? Is he rolling in his grave? Like, no, it's hypothetical speaking. So yeah. So a lot of controversy on this as well. Also, We've got some photos. We've got Snow White and Seven Dwarfs. We'll discuss that later on. We've got Snow White there, and apparently now they've been doing a lot of reshoots for this movie. So I'm not sure if this is accurate still. Not accurate, but like to the original, because they changed a lot of stuff. It was going to be like there was a rumor going around that the dwarves would be like human size. I'm like, excuse me. Dwarves are supposed to be smaller than an average human, so what are you doing there? So they had to reshoot that. I heard a lot of things about this movie, to be honest with you. So we'll see how this goes. As for the original Snow White, like I said, I'm a huge Snow White fan. I love Snow White so much. I actually got my I've got a t-shirt of Snow White. I should have worn that, but it's winter and it's actually getting hot because the sun is out. But oh well. But yeah. But as you can see, I've got a little necklace. I don't know if you can see because it's so small. So that's the so this is the actual Disney thing. So it's got an apple there and it's got like a hand there. If you can see, it's so tiny. So yeah. Also, I've got this ring as well. Can you see my ring? Where's the camera? There we go. That's the ring. And it opens up and there's like little hearts in it. Also, these aren't Disney, but they're from a different company. So they I don't know if you can see. Yeah, but I'm a huge Snow White fan. I've got actually a lot of Snow White jewelry as well. You've probably seen me like the little. I've got like little mirror ones, which are the visual Disney ones. These are visual Disney. I've got like Disney earrings, the mirror ones as well. I've got some other Snow White jewelry as well. So I'm a huge Snow White fan, big Snow White fan here. Love it. And Snow White is my all-time favorite Disney princess. My all-time favorite Disney princess. Oh, I love her so much. There's also Belle, but I'm like, I don't care about Belle. Oh dear. Oh my goodness. Because I think the reason why I relate to Snow White so much is because I've got the pale skin, I've got the brown eyes, the brown hair. There was Belle also, but people said I look like Snow White or Belle, to be honest with you. And I'm like, no, I don't want to be Belle, I want to be Snow White. I like Belle still, but she's not one of my favorite Disney princesses. But yeah, but anyway, we're happily on, so let's look at this live action Snow White show. Oh boy, oh, I'm scared. Oh boy, let's do this, guys. 3, 2, 1. That's a gorgeous shot right there. All right, let's see these dwarfs. Why does the dwarfs look so cringy? There's a Wonder Woman. There's a poison apple. I don't know. Trying to think for a second. Give me a sec, guys. It doesn't look as bad as I would think it is. I think this might be a tiny bit better than Little Mermaid, to be honest with you. Which is not a bad thing. I don't think I would see this movie because I'm such a hardcore Snow White fan. But let me know if you are going to watch this movie as well. If you're not like me. So yeah, but I think the main problem is this is the first original animated movie ever that scored like hundreds of other Disney films, like Disney princess films. So it's gonna be hard. I do appreciate the color because we talked about my other reactions of Disney. I was saying that they were lacking color, especially Little Mermaid. When you see the live action Little Mermaid, they do have color, but not a lot of color. So I do appreciate color because I'm like, oh look, color. So yes, I do appreciate that a lot because I think color is very important for live action film. to be honest. This is giving me Pinocchio, theme as well with the styling and everything, because this is like Walt Disney's first picture, of course, and and also Pinocchio. If you see Pinocchio, you kind of get the sense of like that Walt Disney style-esque thing. So I do appreciate that as well. So anyway, yeah, I didn't think like they've changed the story a lot from what I've heard. Be very progressive. They did that in the Little Mermaid as well, and I gotta be honest with you, I did not understand the changes of the Little Mermaid. To be honest with you, they're a bit like very political and borderline, if you get what I mean as well. So we'll see if this movie falls into the same category. I hope not. I hope not. For this film as well. So yeah, so I didn't realize there were going to be so many iconic shots in the trailer, to be honest with you. I can't show all of them to you because there's just so much, but I'll show you a couple. So there are the dwarfs. We'll talk about them in a minute. There are the dwarfs on the log, which is that's a very iconic shot from the first Snow White movie. Also, you've got that very iconic shot where Snow White is in the well, wishing she's sitting in the sun in the well, and also you've got the evil queen's, cape as well, when she goes down that staircase. Very iconic shot. I also did like a little video on Instagram, like a shot of Magnifico's cape and hers, going down the staircase, because they're both very similar scenes to each other. So yeah, so I don't know how progressive the changes, the story's gonna be, so I do kind of worry about that going in as well. Also, let's talk about the dwarfs for a second. Yeah, they look a bit off. I don't understand why Disney wouldn't hire just dwarf actors for this. I gotta be honest with you, because dwarf actors are perfect for a film like this, And also, Peter Dinklage said that I think some comment to be saying that he was defending. I'm not sure if this is true or not. From what I've heard, basically, someone commented to me saying he was defending the dwarf community. I don't know. But from what I've heard, Peter Dinklage was criticizing the production of Snow White, saying they shouldn't use CGI dwarfs. They should use, real-life dwarfs as well. I gotta be honest with you, I wasn't a big fan of the dwarfs in the original movie, but they're in the main title of Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, so it kind of makes sense. But, they're a big part of the movie, so I don't understand why does he just CGI them and, not hire dwarf actors, because they're perfect for this movie. This is a film that you could do so much with dwarf actors, and I'm not sure why Disney didn't take that risk, so it's very weird. I still can't believe they're CGI'd. Oh man, oh my goodness. So you're saying to me, Rachel Segler's on set talking to nothing. That's a bit weird. I'm like, what? Because usually when there's like animated characters like out of the Chipmunks or like the Smurfs, they would use like Jason Lee, for example, for Out of the Chipmunks. If they use like stuffed chipmunk dolls, so they could talk, so the actor could talk to the characters and interact with them, or they would use like a tennis ball to, interact with the characters as well. I think that was the same for Chip and Dale, because yeah, they had a live action person in there as well. So that was the same with Chip and Dale as well. They had like stuffies or like tape or like tennis ball. So I'm like, that's a bit weird. I mean, you could get dwarf actors as well. I mean, you can't get CGI talking cartoon. I was going to animate those, but yeah, it's very weird, and it's so weird. So I don't understand that choice. It's very weird. Like, why? You know what have solved this movie? Peter Dinklage. I love Peter Dinklage. He's fantastic. I'm just watching Game of Thrones at the moment. He's fantastic in the show as well. He's done a couple of other things as well. He would have been a great Grumpy for this. Oh my god, get Peter Dinklage in this movie. I demand Peter Dinklage in this movie. He'll be such a good Grumpy, or maybe Grumpy. Yeah, Grumpy suits him. I could imagine him just blowing out a storm, but they unfortunately didn't do that. Because every adaptation of Snow White has always had dwarf actors. They're not like CG or anything. They're not in the movie. They've always had dwarf actors to play these characters, and I don't understand the choice that Disney made with that. So, I don't know. So, we'll see. So, let's talk about Rachel Zegler. Oh, boy. She could sing, which is great, as well. But there's a thing where it's like Snow White, the original Snow White, dating back to Hans Christian Andersen, when he did the story. Snow White has always been white. Yes. I'm not being racist. I'm not going to be controversial. That is the truth. Snow White has always been white, and I think people are getting to a point where it's like, wait a minute, why would you hire that person if she's not white? Because the whole point of Snow White is she's supposed to be white, not Latina or black or anything. I mean, she's half white, basically. I guess it kind of counts, but not really. She's always been white. And how are they going to do the story? Because there's this whole myth about Snow White. There's this poem that says black hair. What is it? Black ebony. What's the poem? It's hair as black as ebony, red lips as the red rose, which she does not have here. I'm a bit upset about that. She's not even wearing makeup also. That's just weird. What? Anyway, red lips as the red rose, and also, skin as white as snow. That's the poem. That's the actual poem. So I don't understand that choice, to be honest with you. But anyway, yeah, I'm not going to see this, so I don't care anyway. I don't care about this movie. I'm doing it for you guys. Maybe you guys check this out as well. Tayshin, who's always played Snow White, has always been white, and that's the truth. And I hear people still say today, like, about Halle Bailey being Ariel, being a black Ariel. I'm like, that's our Ariel now. Like, no, it's not. That's a very political term to say that. You could say that's her. You could say that's my Ariel. My Ariel's still the original one. As well, but it's very, when people say it's ours, they don't really agree. And I was talking to someone a while ago about, was it The Little Mermaid or Snow White, saying that, what was it? Saying that, talking about, these characters, and saying that, because unfortunately this person got into a bit of not a fight, but people would defend the Little Mermaid live action to their death, basically. So yeah, you gotta be really careful of that, guys. It's very political out there, in social media. But anyway, we were talking about these characters, and I'm like, why can't we say that when you're taking a character and making it like a different of authenticity, and that's not saying it's a bad thing, but it depends on the movie. But I don't understand why Disney needs to put a black actress in a Little Mermaid or Latina one in this, even though they do have Latina princess Elena and also a black African princess, which is Tiana. I'm sick of this, thing that they're doing. But I think I said something about whitewashing. It is kind of whitewashing when you think about Snow White, because she's white, not Latina. So yeah, that's also gives some big questions as well. So yeah, I'm not saying anything bad. I just think she should be white. And the whole point of the title is Snow White, not Snow White is black or Snow White is Latina or anything. I don't know why. I don't understand the choice, but yeah, anyway. So, what do you think of Snow White? Will I watch this? No. I'm sorry. I'm faithful to the original movie. I love the original so much. I don't think I can watch this movie and not think about why is she white? Why is she white? If I was a bit worried when I was watching the live action Little Mermaid, because I'm like, I'll probably do the same thing. Like, why isn't she white? Why isn't she white? So yeah, so I won't be checking this out. As well, I'm still faithful to the original. Let's see if this can, sorry. Let's see if this does a little bit better than I don't know if this movie's gonna do well, to be honest with you, with a lot of controversy behind its banner. The color of the movie, like I said, it's good, but it's good, but it's not bad. It's just in between. And I think this will do not a lot better than Little Mermaid, but I do think this might be a tiny little bit better than Little Mermaid, to be honest with you, because I did not like that movie as well. Also, speaking of the original Snow White, this is the first Disney original movie ever, and I feel like they're gonna, strip out everything that they know, and destroy the Disney legacy, to be honest with you, because this is a movie that started all, and there's a lot of pressure to this movie. The original. If you have not seen the original, go check it out. It's such a good movie. Really good movie. I highly recommend it. It's just a beautiful movie. I love it so much. So, I'm still faithful to the original. There's nothing bad about that, to be honest with you, but I won't be checking this out. So, what do you think? Make sure to like, share, subscribe, and more video, guys.